Hey guys, this is Rafi Ozik and welcome to your sixth HTML5 tutorial for beginners. If we looked at our website previously and we load it up and it's loading and it is loaded, we see that we have a readable website and it's not bad with the default settings of our browser, but it's not the most pretty website that we've probably ever seen. And what we're going to do in this video is learn how to style our HTML so that it could look the way we want it inside of our website. So what we're going to discuss in this video is something called inline styling, and that is styling the specific element inside of the page. And we do that by using the style command on the opening tag of the element. So let's show an example of what that means. We have here our My First Website element, which starts in this H1 tag here. And if we go over to this H1 tag and we add the command style equals quotation marks, inside those quotation marks, we can now add commands that will tell the browser specifically how to style that element, My First Website. So in this case, let's make it pretty big. So we're going to use the font size command, and we're going to do font dash size colon 60 px standing for pixels semicolon. And then we're going to save that, and let's load it up our browser and refresh, and we see now we have a much bigger header 1 here. It's much bigger now. Now My First Website is 60 pixels. Now maybe we also want to change the font family to Arial. So we would do font dash family colon Arial semicolon. And in general in programming, when you finish a statement, a lot of programming languages, and hopefully we'll get into JavaScript later, use semicolon in order to finish off that statement. So font dash family colon Arial semicolon, let's save it. And now when we refresh, we see that we have a different font family. And this is the Arial font family. And we could also change the color, let's say, by doing color, and let's do light blue. And now we have a light blue Arial font size 60 header 1. And maybe we also want to change the element's location. So we can use text align to center it. So we could do text align center. And we notice now that our H1 element here is centered. Now if we go to H2 or P, or let's go to ordered list actually. What if we want to move ordered list partially to the right, but not so far right that it's in the middle like My First Website, this whole ordered list here? Well, we could use the margin command inside of our style. So we could do OL style equals margin, and then we could say margin dash left, and we're going to move this out to the right by pushing its margin on the left, let's say 120 pixels, and we're going to do semicolon. And we see here now it's moved out from its previous position 120 pixels. And we could play around with this. Let's say we did 440 pixels, and now it's way out there. Or we could just do it a little bit and just say 20. And now it's not much further than where it was before. So these are some simple ways that you can actually manipulate elements inside of your file to design them the way that you want, and the way that you want the browser to display your data, and how you want your website to look. So this is very powerful, and we're going to get into this in more detail in the coming videos in how to design your website, and eventually we're going to get into internal style sheets as well as external style sheets and cascading style sheets. So stay tuned, and I'll see you at the next video.